Davanti Tyres IRC2. Image, Andrew Adams, close-hauled photography with the best weather so far in the series arriving on the 22nd of April. We also saw some of the best racing on the water. The white group had a light shifty SW breeze of 5 to 6 knots which eventually settled into 13 knots. The U flag, no boats in the start line windward mark triangle in the last minute of start sequence, was used for the 3J70 starts which all got away cleanly with most competitors within half a boat length of the start. The number of J70 entries was boosted by those boats in the Crusader Warsash Spring Championship which runs over the 2 weekends 21-22 and 28-29 April, and the quality of racing was excellent. The J70 fleet leader in the series is DSP Douglas Struth, with Jeepster Graham Clapp in second position and Peggy John Powell in third. The small quarter-ton fleet also displayed good starting on close racing, as did the SB20 fleet. Dark and stormy, Andrew Bell leads the SB20s in the series with trouble and strife, George Barker in second place. Black Group had 2 races on Sunday with mainly windward-leeward course using fixed and laid marks. The wind was generally about 240 to 250 degrees and between 7 and 9 knots, but it did drop to 2 to 4 knots for a while during the first race, which meant the bigger, deeper draft yachts who couldn't do as much tide dodging came to a near standstill for a while. Tidal tactics were vital as the beats were quite long against the tide on the southern edge of the Brambles Plateau and the breeze was unreliable. The second race was a short and sharp one as the breeze picked up and the race course was busy and lively. The first race for IRC4 took them from Darling Bowie to West Knoll after an initial short windward leg in Spinnaker Reach, then down to join the rest of Black Group racing up and down the southern edge of the plateau. Eric the Red Mustang 30 MKII, Bernard Fiennes, proved that being first over the start line isn't always important. Despite having to loop the committee boat and restarting last, she managed to overhaul the fleet and lead for some time before hitting the bottom near West Knoll. Yes, some bits of the Bramble Bank may be getting shallower. She eventually finished the race second to stand the boat, Sigma 33 Toby Gorman. The second race was won by Prospero of Hamble, Sigma 33 Alan Fraser, with Pipe Dream 2, Beneteau first 31.7, Jason Newell coming second. Stand the boat leads the class overall with a 3-point advantage. IRC1 race for La Réponse Beneteau first 40 Andrew McIrvine was a new winner with Juno J122 Christopher Daniel second. In race 5 Sailplane Beneteau first 40 Rob Bottomley posted another win with Journey Maker 2 J111 Chris Jones second. Sailplane has a comfortable lead in the class and will be hard to beat on the final day of racing next Sunday. IRC2 is led overall by Davanti Tyres J112E Chaz Iville with a first and third on Sunday, while Redshift Reloaded Sunfast 3600 Ed Fishwick lies in a close second overall, with a fourth and a first. In IRC3 Excitable X362 Peter and Sarah Hodgkinson scored a first and a third, while Alon 37 Mike Bridges scored a third and a first. Excitable has a slim lead in IRC3 overall with Scarlett Jester hot on her heels. The J109 fleet saw Giraffe Simon Perry go over the line in the first race and was another boat that, after restarting last, was able to overtake the boats ahead, spotting the fleet ahead in a slowdown in a wind hole and then sailing round it in breeze. She held on to win. Diamond Gem Robert Stiles won race 5. Giraffe leads the J109 class overall. In the J88 fleet, J-Dream, David and Kirsty Apthorpe had a dominant day with 2 wins. Tigress, Gavin Howe, leads the class overall. Peter Battison, series chairman, good luck to everyone for next Sunday the 29th of April, the final day of racing in this year's Helly Hansen Warsash Spring Series. The prize draw was presented by Tom Milne from Doyle Sales, and the lucky winners were Eric the Red who won a Helly Hansen duffel bag, Carnage who won the Crusader Wet, Dry 75 LT Hold All each, and J-Dream who won the Doyle Sales Hold All those class winners present at the Warsash Sailing Club after racing received a bottle of champagne from Doyle Sales. For full race results go to the Helly Hansen Warsash Spring Series website.